Schmitty. I'm Quiplash. I'm sorry, can we start over? No? Forget it. Just a friendly reminder, any player caught using quip-enhancing drugs will receive an asterisk next to their record. Here's round one. 2 prompts will appear on your device, which you can answer in any clever or not clever way you want. Everyone will choose between your answer and someone else's, and decide who wins. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it. Hurry up! Use a safety quip if you can't think of anything. Great, let's see what we got here. First up, Alfred may know Batman's secret identity, but the biggest secret he keeps is blank. Next up, the worst thing a history teacher could say. Get to voting. Moving on, a great name for a meteorologist. Moving on, an inappropriate time to wear a tuxedo. Okay, vote. Up next, the most pointless volunteer work would be helping the blank. Vote away. That's all for round one. Here's the scoreboard. Now round two, where all points and bonuses are doubled. Oh, the drama. running out. Use a safety quip if you need it. Let's start this show. Prompt number 1 is Blank, a new fragrance by Gerard Depardieu. Okay, vote for your favorite. Next in the hopper, a good replacement for SeaWorld's whale shows would be Blank. Vote on your devices. Next on deck, tip, take your large movie theater beverage cup home and use it for Blank. Ready, set, vote! Next in line, the next way airlines will probably try to save money, Blank. It's voting time. Coming up next, the weirdest menu item to choose for your last meal. Put in your votes. We've reached the end of round 2. Let's see what happened. We've made it to round 3, the last lash. Focus up because you're all answering the same prompt. Write a quip using these word lash rules. Okay, here we go. In the final round, you can give out 1 gold, 1 silver, and 1 bronze medal to your top 3 quips. Make them count. bring out those medals. Bronze first. Bring out the silver. And gold. Okay, let's change those medals into points. That's all. Now for the final scores.
Wake up! Welcome to Trivia Night, a full treatise on the futility of life, or at least that's how Welcome to Trivia Night, voted most painful quiz show 7 straight years. Or at least that's what I'm going for. Please fill out a comment card and rate your experience. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the minigame, I'll kill you. But don't worry, ghosts can still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. Feel free to join the audience if you're some kind of masochist. Audience members get a chance to die too. All this making sense? Any questions? I don't really care. Let's go. Okay now, first question. I hate Mars. Stupid planet couldn't even kill Matt Damon. Which Mars rover successfully landed in Gale Crater on August 6, 2012? Use your device to answer the question. Time's running out. And the correct answer is... who got it right? The rest of you, come with me. Welcome to the killing floor. We're going to play Chalices. I've given all the safe players a bit of poison to use. Pick a chalice to put your poison in. Now it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from. My chalices are dishwasher safe, so please do a load if you're still alive at the end. Good stuff. Now let's see what everyone drank. Say what? No one drank any poison? It's a murder party. Not a everybody's okay party. Gah. Here's the early scores, and yeah, this is about what I expected. Here's another one. What category are the yellow cards in the original Cranium? Time's running out. Who said this one? The rest of you, let's go someplace fun. Welcome back to the killing floor. Let's get all artsy-fartsy. Make me feel something. A terrible way to die. Draw this thing the best you can and press send when you're finished. Now everyone gets to vote. I want you to pick the worst drawing. I mean, one of these has to make you kind of angry. Pick the drawing that makes you go, "This shall not pass." Patience is wearing thin. The votes are in. The people have spoken. Kind of against their will, but they have spoken. And you're dead. But trivia is not just for those drawing breath. Keep playing and you might just rejoin the living. Death is not the end. Since I spent so much on it at Michael's, let's check that scoreboard again. Alright, next question. In the 1992 Muppet Christmas Carol, who portrayed Charles Dickens? Who picked this one? The rest of you. Let's play a game. Look at all that cash, y'all. It's like Warren Buffett's sock drawer up in here. Here's how this is going to work. If no one takes the money, no one dies. But if you do take the money, I'll kill everyone who didn't. There's one catch. If you all take the money, then you all die. Stop, collaborate, and listen. Okay, who did what? Wow, you're gonna have to live with what you've done, but you get to live. Aww, I'm gonna enjoy this. Quick shout out to all my dead people, looking good. How about this? If you don't know this one, you're probably not a real music fan. Which monster does not get mentioned in the Monster Mash? And the correct answer is this. The rest of you who are still alive, let's play a game. Let's see if you can string some letters together. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. This is actually how William S. Burroughs wrote some of his stories, but I guess that's not really important right now. But the person with the shortest word will be punished. We've pretty much started, so don't dawdle. By the way, the letters don't have to be touching, and don't forget to press submit when you're done. I'm so excited to see what you come up with. Ooh, let's see what you did there. It'll all be over soon. Let's try another one. I'm trying to get my jogging playlist in order. Hey, what band sang that song, Pretty Noose? picked this. Everyone is wrong. Prepare for your punishment. I'm going to ask you a question. Your life depends on how you answer. How can I make your dungeon experience more enjoyable? Type an answer on your device and press send when you're finished. Now everyone gets to vote. I want you to pick the answer that you hate the most. The person who wrote the answer with the most votes will die. Pick the answer that makes you go, waiter, I do not want this. Please take it back. Time's running out. Just pick an answer that you don't like. The votes are in. I'd ask if you had any last words, but I bet they'd also be terrible. Let's try this again. What city's name means fragrant harbor in its native language? Time's running out. And the correct answer is this one. I have a surprise for you. We're going to play the finger cutting game. I hope you're not fond of extremities. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. It's as clean cut as your finger's about to be. Commence cutting. Thanks for the finger. People often ask me what's the most evil thing I've ever done, and it's gotta be that time I ordered delivery during the purge. Alright, next question. Which of these letters does not begin one of George Carlin's 7 words you can never say on television? Time's running out. Who said this one? Let's go someplace fun. U plus math equals fun. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. Whoever does the worst dies. Let's do this. Yay, math! So much math going on right now. Get a few more questions in, you egghead. This is going to hurt me more than it hurts you. Math. man's greatest enemy since the dawn of time. The whittling down to just one player has finally come to fruition. Let's do this. Congrats on making it here alive. Now let's see if you can escape with your body. I'm going to give you a category. The Jungle Book Animals. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for every correct answer. You're getting real close to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If the ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Decisions. Here comes the next question. Countries with capitals that start with B. Time is almost up. Are you afraid of the dark? You should be. Call of Duty titles. Too slow! So sad. Romance language. The shadows are coming. American Idol winners. Anytime today, kiddo. Here's another one. Greek gods. Just a few more steps. Countries that have a president. Time is almost up. Hurry up! These surface of the moon. Decision? Who will win? It all rides on this. Let the darkness consume you. Try, don't lose. That was too easy. Here's another one. Star Trek film titles. Hi! The party's downstairs. Come on in.
Welcome to Fakin' It. I'm Cookie, and I'll be the host and person who is quietly judging your life choices. Couple quick words before we jump into the game. And yes, it's skippable if you're one of those people. During each round of play, each of you is going to be sent a task to your device. Like, raise your hand if you've ever farted. But one of you will get nothing, and that person is the faker. Everyone wants to figure out who the faker is, and the faker just wants to blend in. When you hear the go sound, you either raise your hand or not, depending on whether you've ever farted before, which you have. And the faker just has to fake it. After that, everyone votes on their device who they think the faker is. If everyone picks the correct person, the faker is caught. But here's the most important part. Fakers, if you're caught in a lie, if you raise your hand when you really should have kept it down, lie, cheat, deny, come up with whatever story you have to throw other players off the scent. Be the faker. Some of the tasks will involve raising your hand, or pointing, or maybe making a weird face. But there will always be a faker, and you'll have 3 chances to catch him. Oh, one more quick suggestion before we get going. It's important to be able to see each other, so if possible, consider sitting in a semicircle or like small lines facing each other. Whatever works best while still feeling comfortable. Let's start with Hands of Truth. It's an easy one, just like we saw a minute ago. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. This was the task. Raise your hand if you've ever been on a skateboard. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. You can change your vote if you change your mind, by the way. The faker can only be caught if the vote is unanimous, so do your best to come to a group consensus. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending your second Hands of Truth task to your devices now. The task was, raise your hand if you've seen any of the Chipmunk movies. Vote for the faker now. That faker is still on the loose. One last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third Hands of Truth task now. And the task was, Raise your hand if you're wearing any jewelry. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. You know how you should all rally together in the final moments to work together and find the faker? You didn't do that. Okay, time to pick the next category. Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. Never mind, we'll just do this one. It's going to be Hands of Truth. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, raise your hand if you have a hidden tattoo. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. It's easier to catch the faker if you all talk to each other. Throw around some wild accusations. You didn't find the faker, and you didn't really learn anything definitive. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker.